Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me doing an extra premium problem. I'm a little bit tired, but I have just enough energy to maybe do one. So do one with me. So hit the like button so that I could keep energizing, keep doing extra problems. So yeah, send me some love. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord, and let me know what you think about today's problem. 291 word pattern 2. Given a pattern and a string S, return true if S matches the pattern. Oh. So you have some bijection of a. Okay. Oh, I guess I was like, this is kind of hard, but it's only 20. N and M or whatever is only 20. How do we want to do it? I mean, that idea is probably gonna be brute force, but the idea is brute force in the way that can you 20 characters, 20 unique ones? I don't know. It's just such an awkward one because it is a lot of maybe guessing, but I think we can just figure out by kind of brute forcing and then hope for the best. Yeah, let me. I think with n is equal to 20, I think I want to say that. I mean, there are some optimizations that I'm thinking of doing already, but I think we can just begin with brute force and then kind of see where we go. That's the intuition for n is equal to 20. It becomes more of an implementation thing versus like a heavy algo thing, but maybe we still need to do something clever anyway, so I don't know. Yeah, okay, so then now maybe it's possible or something like this, right? And then the thing is index on the pattern, so maybe p index and then s index. That's fine, right? And then and this is not a memorization because we do want a lookup. So let's bring in the lookup, right? So then now each character, okay, yeah, right? So then now if let's say p is equal to length of pattern, what the huh? S is equal to length of S, terrible, but so if p index is equal to p and s, or s index is equal to s, then we return. Ooh. Is something weird? Why is my well, now it's weird. Okay, return true, right? Otherwise, if index is p or s index is equal to s, then we're done, but without the other thing, so we return false. Otherwise, okay. So then now we do a brute force, right? If pattern of p index, if that is in lookup, then we try to match that as possible, right? Then s of s index. Okay, then now the current pattern is going to be lookup of pattern of p index. We could represent this in a couple of ways, but I'm just going to do it with strings for now. Right, so then now, okay, so this is the pattern, and then now s sub s index to s index plus length of p is equal to p if this is the case. So that means that if the next part is matching, then we return, else we return false actually, but because it just doesn't match. But otherwise we return is possible of lookup, we haven't changed lookup, p index plus 1, s index plus length of p, right, for the next s index. Okay, so then now else we kind of want the same thing, to be honest, maybe we'll do a copy and paste, even though maybe you could write it in a different way, but I want to write it specifically, right? So then no, that's not true. I think I want a for loop, so maybe that's fine. Right, so for L in range of S, maybe. It's not quite right, but I'm just a little bit lazy, so yeah. Then now, pattern of P index, lookup of this, we set it to S of S index to S of X index plus L, but that's not quite right, right? Because we want L to be at least 1, and also if S of index plus L is greater than or equal to S, or just greater than S, then and then here we want to say if it's possible of the new lookup P index plus 1 S. I guess you could just keep set S index. I'll just go use this anyway, but it will default to true. But it's okay. We can do plus L. We return true. Otherwise, we delete it. We reset this. Technically, just to be sure. And then, if none of it is possible, return false. Now we return if it's possible of just a regular thing 0 0. I think this is roughly right, but at least it's a good idea. I don't know if this is right. I mean, it looks okay for here, but I don't know that this is good. I don't know if this is fast enough. I think that's the other thing. So, but I am lazy. Usually I would type out a big case or something, but I'm lazy. So let's just give it submit. Ah, got a wrong answer. Maybe my base case is wrong. But at least it went fast. All right, let's put this into the test case. Right. Why did I output false? L is, so this is 0. 0 plus 1 is less than or equal to 0, right? That, or less than 1, so this should be good, right? So let's print pattern S. Right. So it doesn't get there. That's probably the reason why. L and because S is 1. I am dumb. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh, it's a bijection. That's right, Larry. I actually did know this, but I forgot it because I was worried about so much other stuff that I forgot. So okay, fine. Okay, I am just being dumb. But and also I was worried about the complexity. Why is this medium? Am I doing something really silly? Like I feel like I am. I don't know. But yeah, we just need to all look up. And the all lookup doesn't really do anything. It's just to show that let's put this here. And that's, we put it here, so then all lookup of this thing is equal to this thing, right? But we have to, we just have to check that if this is in all lookup, that means that we can I redecorate these things by accident? I shouldn't. So yeah, so maybe this is just returned false. I think maybe that's good enough. Alright. Did I put in the new case? Sometimes I forget. Yeah, okay. Let's give it submit. Ah, man. Wow, I am missing a lot today. This is true. Oh, because B could be AA. Huh. Well. Well. Am I doing something funky? Do I have to pattern? No, this is just pattern matching. I don't care about it. This is the only thing that matters, right? And I return false. Why? B goes to A. I don't know that this is the right one, so let's do pattern S. And okay, A equals A equals A, no bueno. B equals A equals AA, also no bueno. I mean, nothing has any bueno. B has to be AA. Why is B not AAing? Let's see. I mean, it seems like I've been off by one somewhere, but P index, yeah, S index. Okay, but does it not code this thing? Also, how does? I think. Oh, I am dumb. I have to do remove. Oh, look, I forgot to do this. That's why. Okay, that's just sloppy. Okay. Okay, it's still wrong, but it should be at least fixed that part. Because I mean, that's definitely a thing that I got wrong. That was very sloppy. But, Okay, so why is S index not 1? Ever. It looks like it, oh. P index is 1, okay, that's good. S index is, but how does lookup have B is equal to A if S index is 1? Am I like passing in the wrong values? What is L? L is 1, okay. Did I pass in the wrong things? No, I mean, it looks okay. Okay, so this automatically returned false because P index, S index. I don't get it. All right, let's move this here. I feel very dumb today, to be honest. Just a lot of wrong answers. I knew I had low energy, but it's still kind of sad. Okay, so 0, 0. Okay, yeah. 0, and this is earlier. Okay, so this is good. We expected this, right? I think the thing is, oh, this return false is messing me up because I don't reset this. That's why. Okay, so I have to move this up first. Okay, I am dumb. Okay, I mean, at least I'm dumb in other ways too, it seems like. But at least that's one way I was dumb for sure. Okay, so am I still returning? I am still returning false. Okay, but now, because I was looking at the maps and it doesn't feel consistent, right? Okay, so I got distracted in my head for something, but okay, so A should be AA, or A should be A, 0, 0, 2, 1, 1, 1, but the 1, 1 doesn't contain you. Why not? Do I over? Okay, so 1, 1, so pattern of B is not, so why is it not here? S index plus 1, it should be good. Let's double check. Like the 1 1, where does it go? Okay, so the 1 1 does go to here. That's good. We expected that. But then it does not go to here. Why? Oh, this is not return false. I am dumb. This is a contain you, because we have to try the other else. Oh, wow. That's a... I mean, I don't think it's a subtle mistake, but it's a very subtle... Like, that's a bad mistake, but it is a subtle thing to debug. Wow. Wow. I'm just having an off day, friends. But, okay. So the implementation, this is why I always say that you have to practice your implementation, right? Because definitely you can see that there are a lot of silly mistakes no matter what. But with some practice, I could have done it better. Like for example, just this reverse lookup, I don't know. I mean, we did a similar problem last week or a couple of days ago or something like this, right? So I should, or maybe 2 weeks ago now, I don't remember. These days run together. But so I should have gotten that part for sure. And then it was just silliness. I don't know. But you know, this is basically brute force. I don't know. I don't have a straight proof why it is good enough. I mean, I think basically the reason why I thought it was good enough is because it is approximation of 2 to the 20. We have n and m is equal to 20. The idea here is that if you take every, I mean, and this is how. This is also just like a lot of practice, right? But if you kind of count the way that, I mean, I guess I could explain it, but I actually just knew it without thinking about it, right? But basically you have, let's say you have 20 objects. They're not the same. I'm just using X as an example. I don't even know if it's 20, but the idea is that, okay, you can say create a pattern, let's say by creating delimiters here, here, and here, here, or something like this, right? So you have like 5 delimiters or something, right? Of like partitioning, right? And the thing is that how many partition total are there? Well, another way to think about this, now that you have partition mapping to things, is that in between every space of every character, you can either have a partition or you don't have a partition, right? And if you think of it that way, then now you have 20 characters, you have 19 in-betweens, that's 2 to the 19, and that's your complexity, even though this looks way brute force. I mean, and it is, because it is still exponential, but 2 to the 19 is fast enough. And you could actually be a little bit cleaner than the way that I did it, especially because I kind of just used like substring stuff all over the place. Like here, lookup, I probably could have just stored the index, for example, index and length for something like this, which is slightly more efficient, I think. But I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, or at least not for this problem. The bigger deal is, of course, not making silly mistakes. I got this part okay, and I guess I got the base case okay. I just kind of forgot about the reverse lookup. And once I forgot, I think I do this a little bit sometimes. Maybe less so on contest, but definitely, I don't know, just a little bit sloppy. Is that when I make a mistake, when I fix it, I don't always fix it all the way. Like in this case, everything just stems from forgetting this, and I wrote this and I forgot about one edge case. And this other case, right? Like I wrote this, I'm like, oh, I'm done, and I just forgot this and this, and that was like 2 wrong answers. How did I get 3 wrong answers? What was the first one? Oh, the first one was, how did I get that one wrong again? Maybe I just said an off. Oh yeah, that was just an off by 1. Yeah, very careless to be honest, but I focus on the algorithms. That's what that's my excuse. So and we got that right, and we eventually got it right, so it was pretty okay. Why is this a medium though? This is, I guess this is probably fine. I think, to be honest, the way that I did this is kind of complicated. I think if I had thought about it a little, I knew that it was brute force, kind of, though I didn't prove it. But if I thought about it all the way through, I was hoping that, and the way that I did it this way has what I would call self-filtering, right? Like this stuff and this stuff. So like there's a lot of early termination points that is self-optimizing. But another way to think about it again is what we said about the spaces in between. And once you think about it that way, you could actually rewrite this in another way that is more strictly 2 to the 19, and that will give you an answer, a easier to debug answer, I think, to be honest. But still, this is a kind of a hard medium though. Is there like am I missing a silly, backtracking? Do they actually even go over the complexity? They just do backtracking, but they don't really explain why that is the case. Which I did, by the way. But yeah, backtracking things are always tough anyway. But yeah, the complexity is 2 to the S, not to be confused with P, because S is the thing that you're partitioning. So yeah, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think. Stay good, stay healthy, to get more good, can't even say, to good mental health. I'll see y'all later and take care. Bye bye.